expected benefits of a more political approach to development?
Yes, I think it's the benefit is based on some evaluation or assessment of why the traditional development approach doesn't work. If you have a purely technical approach to development with very nice logical framework, results, indicators, you wonder why sometimes your project do not meet the result expected. And that's why, because the political dimension of reform in different sectors of development is not sufficiently taken into account. You need to look at what are the institutions, what are the interests, what are the incentives for reform to happen. And if you don't look at that, you may think that technically your program will fly, but in fact it will be blocked.
How much progress have we seen in thinking and acting politically in development?
I think we learned also today that many development agencies have realized that the former system doesn't work, that maybe there needs to be some kind of evolution. And there is a sort of a tension in the donor agency between the traditional approach of having results to show and also the understanding that you need to look more at the theory of change and maybe be able to adapt your instrument to be more flexible, to be able to reach the result, but not necessarily in the way you had thought it in advance. So I think some agencies have made already some progress. In the European Union, I was the former EU ambassador in Senegal. There are also a lot of people thinking about that, but the way to formalize it is not yet completely settled.
Okay, excellent, thank you. And for my final question today, I mean, how can this approach of thinking and acting politically be promoted in development agencies in the EU and elsewhere?
I think works needs to be continued. I think case studies are very important, documentation. We had, for this meeting, a lot of literature on success story, having that kind of approach as a model. I mean, there's been case studies in India, also in some of the European Union initiative on the trade of forestry products, the FLECT initiative that was worked quite well. And I think, for instance, in our case, as an EU ambassador in Senegal, we did a political economy analysis at a time which was really a window of opportunity for change. And I think it was a very useful exercise for the delegation, for instance, in the context of programming of the 11 EDF, the choice of sector, which partner to work with in terms of government and civil society. So I believe we will learn by doing, by practicing it. I think we will show that this approach does benefit the efficiency and effectiveness of development cooperation.